What's up, viewers? It has been quite a while, but it's been quite a mess in my life, so that's why I haven't been making videos. I just heard about the Smash Bros. Direct happening tomorrow, so hopefully I finished all this video and got it out in a matter of hours. And that would be a drastic change for me because I usually procrastinate. Well, I am procrastinating, but yeah, hopefully I get it out. So that's another thing. I've been working on switching names and stuff, so I am gonna go by Zace now because of my Final Fantasy friends, and they're the main people that watch this video, so I'm Zace now to make it easier, my name easier, and whatever. I don't know, who cares? I'm rambling, I don't have a script, so let's hit it. So, I rambled on a lot in the opening. Just to reiterate, I am doing my top 5 Smash characters I would love to see in Smash Bros. Ultimate. These aren't, like, based on the likelihood of them getting into Smash, it's just characters that I would love to see in there. So, I'm going to start with number 5, and that is Beautiful Joe.
Who? Me?
So the art style of Beautiful Joe, I think, would fit perfectly into Smash Bros. And just the way his character is and everything about him, I just think would fit perfectly into the Smash Bros. Formula. He has been in several, well, all of his games have been on Nintendo systems. I first played Beautiful Joe on the GameCube. I thought it was a GameCube exclusive, but it's also on PS2, but I love playing it on the Nintendo GameCube. And then Beautiful Joe 2 is also on the GameCube, and then he actually had a Nintendo DS exclusive, Beautiful Joe Double Trouble, I believe it was. But yeah, that was pretty fun. So I feel like, honestly, I don't feel like Beautiful Joe would get into Smash. He's probably my least likely character on my list that would make it into the game, because I just think he's not very well known, but I think he's just a perfect character that would fit the formula very well. And along with that, his gameplay would be easy to make into Smash. Like, I could make up a quick specials moves for him right now, like neutral B would be like his little bomb, his side B would be his boomerang, his down B could be like an Ukami counter type deal, and then his up B could be, I don't know, something with Six Machine, or his uppercut thing that he does in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. But yeah, I just think he would fit very well into the game. I don't think he's very likely, but I would love to see it, because I think Beautiful Joe needs a little bit more love. My number 4 is a little more likely, but I don't know if he's still very likely. That is Travis Touchdown.
Take one more step, and you're dead. It's too late. Now you're screwed, old man. You wanna play? Let's play.
From the No More Heroes series. Now we have Bayonetta, who is a sexy witch that can be pretty risque at times. She's in Smash. And we have a cold-blooded assassin that's also in Smash, and that's pretty much Travis Touchdown. Like, he's an assassin, but he's really comical and dirty about it. So, like, he doesn't really have this sex appeal look like Bayonetta did, so they covered that up so she wasn't so naked in Smash. But, like, it would be a lot easier to put Travis into Smash than Bayonetta. Like, they wouldn't have to change anything about his look. They would just change, like, some things that he would say. He probably wouldn't be as dirty with his quotes and taunts and whatnot, but you could still have a little tongue-in-cheek humor in there. Hopefully one of his taunts would be charging his beam sword, because that's pretty fun. His games that he's had, No More Heroes 1 and 2, were on Nintendo Wii. They remade the first game in better graphics for the PlayStation 3, but other than that, Travis has been solely on Nintendo. And another reason why he could be in Smash would be that Travis Strikes Again, the third game in the series, is coming out for Switch. I don't know when. I feel like it's probably at the end of this year, or maybe early next year. I don't know, but it's soon enough where you could put him into Smash and get some hype going for his game. And I think it would be, like, Nintendo Switch is trying to, like, have their games for a more adult audience, so I feel like Smash is a huge hit. Like, kids and their parents probably play it together and whatnot, so you have Travis in there, and then maybe get the parents playing as that character, and then they get Travis Strikes Again, or what have you. So I think it would be a good way to get him to his games. His gameplay style, I don't know, he might be, that might not be a strong suit of his. I feel like they couldn't do much different with him than making him just a normal swordsman. I can't figure out a gameplay like moveset for him, but I mean, it would be really fun to have him in there. I know that I would play as him, and it would just be really funny and crazy off the wall that they actually put him in that game, in Smash Bros. So I would love to see that. Alright, my number 3 is probably my second least character that I think will get into Smash, but I would love to see him in it, and that is Azure Striker Gunvolt. Gunvolt has been on... Azure Striker Gunvolt is an indie game that was on the Nintendo 3DS that got a sequel. I don't know the dates or anything, but so it got a sequel, and I know that Gunvolt has made cameos in certain places. Like, I have Runbow, and he's in there, and I always play as him. I actually probably put some footage up of when I played Runbow on my channel, and me being Gunvolt and probably kicking everyone's butt. He's just a really cool looking character, and a very interesting character too. And by interesting, I mean the gameplay of the Gunvolt games is pretty different. You shoot tags at enemies that slowly damage them, but then you can hold a button to, like, charge them with electrical energy, and that hurts them a lot more than the initial tag did. And if you tag them multiple times, then the electricity will harm them more. Like, I think he has a pretty interesting gameplay style, and I would love to see that incorporated into Smash Bros. I don't know how they would do it, but I'm sure Sakurai could figure it out. But I think that he's not very well known, and I don't think they would really get anything out of putting him on Smash Bros. He's not too prominent in the Nintendo role or anything, or I don't know. I haven't finished the second game or even started it, so I don't know if it's gonna get another game after that. So that's why I don't think he's very likely. I don't know if his games have a very big impact on the Nintendo community. Another thing is, in August, there's a game called Blade Strangers. I believe it said in August that a fighting game called Blade Strangers is going to come out, and it's going to have a bunch of indie characters fighting it out, and Gunvolt is actually in that game. So I feel like It's not only the Switch though, it's for all the systems, but I feel like him being on there kind of lessens his chances on being in Smash Ultimate, which kind of sucks, but at least I'll at least have one fighting game to play Gunvolt with. My number 2 character is Sora from Kingdom Hearts.
Roxas. This is him. It's Sora.
Now, Sora has had plenty of Nintendo games, even though they've been redone for PlayStation. I think that Sora is a pretty dang popular character at this point. Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out, and they kind of did the same thing with Ryu. They put Ryu in Smash 4 when Street Fighter 5 was coming out. I feel like it was kind of to get them more publicity, even though Smash 5 wasn't on Switch, which kind of made me fear for Sora, because I thought for sure he would be in Smash if Kingdom Hearts 3 was announced for Switch, but since it wasn't, that kind of made me a little worrisome, but hopefully he still makes it in. He has had Chain of Memories, to a lesser extent 358 over 2 days. It was mainly about Roxas, but Sora was still in it as a cameo character, or actually it's all about Sora really. And then the last game, Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS, was an amazing game for the 3DS. It was really fun, and I think that gameplay-wise, I would prefer Sora to have. I would like Sora to look like how he did in Dream Drop Distance. I think that would be a more fitting look for Smash Bros. And since Kingdom Hearts 3 and Kingdom Hearts 2 weren't on Nintendo systems, I think that the Dream Drop Distance outfit is probably the best idea. His least flattering outfit was his original Kingdom Hearts outfit, so I would love to see him in his Dream Drop Distance outfit, because that's a pretty dang cool outfit. Probably my second favorite, next to Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora. But anyways, gameplay-wise, I really like what Super Smash Flash did with Sora. I would love to see that get bettered in Smash Bros. I could definitely see that. The flow motion side B, or side special, because it's not really B in Smash Flash, but the side special was like a dashing flow motion type deal, and if it hit your opponent, you could tilt, or you could use directions to go up, sideways, neutral, or down, and these would affect the combo in certain ways. Like if you dash to the character and pressed up, like when you dash to the character neutral, Sora would just do a couple slashes and then nothing would happen, I believe. It's been a while since I played that, but I know you would dash to him and then you do a couple slashes, and then during the slashes you would pick a direction. And if you did up, you would throw the character, you do the slashes and then hit the character into the air, and then you could combo up there. Or you could go down, and then it'll throw them into the ground and maybe bounce them, and you could do a combo, or you can pull it back, which I really like to do. Like you would slash him and then you'd hit behind his back and then fly him back the direction that you just came from. But that had a lot of combo potential and was my favorite move to use as Sora, so I'd love to see that one. His up B was just aerial, what's that called? It's been a long time. Aerial recovery. So that was kind of boring, but it fit. Because you don't want flow motion side B and then a flow motion up B. But that was pretty cool. His neutral was a strike raid. That's pretty fitting and a good option, range option. The only thing I would change from Smash Flash to Ultimate would be his down B. His down B in Super Smash Flash was a rotating rotating use of spells. So you could do down B, and then he would do fire, and then it would change to ice for the next time. So then he would do ice, and it would be like a rapid fire ice. The fire would just be a fire circle around him, and then so then you go fire, it would move to ice. The next time it would do ice, and then it would move to lightning or thunder, and that would be lightning or a thunder shock like diagonally upward from where he is, and then it would go back to fire. I think it was only 3, but I didn't like that. I didn't see really how that worked. I never used it. I think it would be better to do his finisher in Kingdom Hearts 2, his ground finisher in Kingdom Hearts 2. You would do a combo, and then he would either hit the ground or whatever he would do. He would summon these orbs around him that would hit in a circle around him, and I feel like you could do that and have it kind of like Pit's orbiters, shield orbiters or whatever, so that it would protect you and it would also reflect any projectiles coming at you. I think that would be really good for a down B for Sora. So wrapping that up, he's getting a lot more famous. He's had several Nintendo games. I just think a lot of people know him now, and it's a perfect time to put him into Smash. I heard a lot of people voted for him in the polls before, so hopefully that shows that a lot of people want him in the game, and they'll put him in the game. Last but not least is Neku Sakuraba.
Huh?
Neku Sakuraba, you asked.
Neku Sakuraba. That's a mouthful.
No, it's really not.
Come on, Neku. Let's take him.
Now, I love Neku so much, and he does not get very much publicity, which might hurt his chances of getting into Smash, but hear me. So a few reasons why he could be in Smash. Last year was his 10-year anniversary, the 10-year anniversary of The World Ends With You. This year, I think it says fall of 2018, so maybe even next month, next 2 months, The World Ends With You is going to get a final mix version that's on the Switch, and only on the Switch, and to rise publicity for that, putting him in Smash is a perfect way to do that. And another thing is Square Enix just debuted or revealed a prototype for a Bring Arts Neku Sakuraba figure that says Final Mix on it. So it seems like they're trying to get a little more publicity for Neku, or I hope so. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but I really hope that they want him to be more noticed. And, well, obviously they put him in Dream Drop Distance, so that was a big step for Neku. And I'm sure the iOS version, solo remix of The World Ends With You probably skyrocketed after Dream Drop Distance, or people might have found the original. I have both of them, and I will definitely get Final Mix when that comes out. That is my main reason that I'm getting a Switch. So yeah, I think it's there. I don't know if it's enough, but Neku is rising up the ranks, and he's gonna get known. So I hope it's enough, and definitely putting him into Smash would help a lot too. To my surprise, quite a few of the mods for Smash 4 put Neku in the game. I know one person put him over Roy, which I didn't like, but my favorite one was a Neku skin over Shulk, and Shulk is one of my best characters, so you know I was always Neku when I was playing Shulk with mods on. As long as they had the voice too, well, even if they didn't have the voice. But the mod that I have now, I don't know, I'll probably be too lazy to actually get footage of it. Maybe I'll look online for it, but I don't know. But the one that I have now, he's over Shulk. It's his model from Dream Drop Distance, so it looks gorgeous. And the the Monado is purple, and then the beam and the Monado is like a rainbow. It's kind of, yeah. But the one before that was like a glittery black, which was really cool. But it just looks amazing, and it just makes me want to see Neku in Smash so much more. You got the voice. Oh, it is gorgeous. But unlike Shulk, for his gameplay, I have no idea what they would do. That's another reason why he might not be in it, because all of his gameplay aspects were tied to the touchscreen. You know, slashing the screen in certain directions makes him cut the enemy up. You drag the stylus across the screen to make fire come. It was all touch enabled. So I don't know how they would incorporate that into a fighting style for Smash Bros. But I mean, they got the peacekeeping villager into Smash, and they made it a fighting style for him. I'm sure anyone can be in Smash. Like, I'm pretty sure gameplay is not a problem. So, I'm sure if he gets in, Sakurai will do something amazing, and he will be my new main character, and that would make me very, very happy, because I love Neku very much, and I like that he is getting more publicity. When my friend Gil showed me the prototype for Neku, the Neku Bring Arts figure, I'm pretty sure I cried. I pre-ordered it instantly. So yeah, I love Neku very much, and and I also love Smash a lot. So having them together would be a beautiful, beautiful child that I would like to care for. So yeah, that's my list. I hope I got this out on time, because I'm sure that the August 8th Smash Direct will have a new character in it. Hopefully it's one of the characters that I named off in this list. If it's not, that's good, but hopefully my video is already out. So yeah, I should stop talking so I can get editing this, because I'm sure I messed up a lot. So thanks for watching, and I will I was gonna say I will smash you later, but that's probably not the best idea. So yeah, I ruined it.